Hi lovely people. I've been looking at Ishii sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, she's been in there for a few days digesting, and what I consider that to be, besides digesting, she's resting. And for me, that's all well and good, but I do have to do a little bit of clean up in there. So I thought, you've had your few days of resting. Now it is actually time to come out and do some activity, which I feel is as important as you allowing them to digest. Now, people often say, it's okay to handle your snake 24 hours after they've had a feed, or it's okay to handle your snake 48 hours after you feed them. And that may be true, but for me, it's not about 24 hours or 48 hours. It's when you see your snake being active. You'll notice your snake when it's digesting food, they're very inactive and they just chill out, and they don't, they're either in their hides or up under the heat, and that's about it. But when they're finished digesting, they will start to come out and start moving around a whole lot more, or even coming to the door, such as mine will. Although Ishii isn't, is she? Though she was at the door telling me she would like to come out, and all of a sudden she's like, well, I'm just resting on the tree here, so I won't. Well, she's starting to move, so hopefully she'll make her way out and she can have some activity, because all a part of that is learning. It is all about learning, but it's exercise, it's curiosity, because they are extremely curious and they do like to check things out. They do like to climb, to look at, to taste, all of that good, wonderful stuff that they would be doing naturally if they were out in the wild. Oh, look at that tongue. Going and going and going and going. Did you get some fluff on the end of your tongue? That's what it looks like, you silly Billy. And of course, Ishii is one that you don't necessarily go in there and actually physically bring her out. She is very much that snake that does it in her own time and not on my time, which is, please hurry up, because I really need you to get moving and grooving and not make this video an hour long. But anyway, here she comes. I think there she is. Are you coming out? She can be very, very defensive inside of this enclosure, and it is just the way she is. But when I've got to do a clean up, then come on out. And lazy snakes, you can have and end up with some lazy snakes if you don't allow them to come out and explore and show them that they're allowed to come out and explore. Otherwise, they will spend their lives just laying in their enclosures doing nothing. Because I don't want her, and I'm blocking her, the light, because I do not want her going that way. So I'm going to bring her back this way and let her know that that's a no. She can certainly come out, and I don't have an issue with that at all. But I do need to hands guys for a minute, so excuse me while I do this with Ishii, and just let her know that it is me. As always, I just put you on the floor. I'm hoping that Sunny doesn't go up to the climbing area that I plan on putting Ishii on. So again, I'm holding the camera rather not so good for you, but hopefully will be good enough for Ishii to balance herself a little bit, and we will see if she goes up or whether she decides to go down. And sometimes it is down, of course. Apani loves going up, but I also have to kind of keep this ladder steady for them as well, for them to get up. And once they realize it's quite secure, they're happy to go. No, oh yeah, I know there's a bird over there, and Sunny is coming over to check things out here. Hey, I need you to go up, sweetie. Not exactly down, okay? So here we go. I have finally, I put her on the bottom rung of the ladder, and now she can pretty much do as she pleases from here, and it looks like she certainly has realized that up is an option for her. So this is always fun to see, is them climbing up the ladder. And you've seen Jimmy's snakes do exactly the same thing. I'm trying to keep that ladder pretty steady for her. At the same time, I don't want to get in a swing up and it frightening her in any way. This is the area that, she can go up onto the bigger area. I don't worry about that with Ishii. But I certainly wanted this smaller area where I could watch them a bit more and see what they're doing. And Lily currently is over in the other hangout area, and I'm holding the camera up as best I can. And I really need a chair so I can film her. I'll show you Lily. Just chilling over there, and Apani was up on, there he is, gone over under his heat, because he is also, well, not also, but he has been out on there, but he's since had a meal. So I'm going to walk over and grab a chair so that, I'm a little shorty. The snakes get up high, and I can't see them, which is not good. There's Tessa snoozing, and she's been a bit of a lazy girl too, but that's okay. She will be, I would have had her out today, but it's raining again, and we've had a solid week of rain. So there she is, wrapped around the fan. And she is really going to check this new area out and figure it all out to become comfortable with it, which is what I wanted to do. And I wanted to know the ladder's there, and that she climbs up it, and that also she can climb down it, which eventually that is exactly what she will do. So this is, you know, she's had her rest time. She's had her time to chill in her enclosure, and now it is time to come out and get some enrichment and check out this new thing that I know they love. They just, you know, Pani just loves it. And my little ones, I haven't had Archie or Oscar on it as yet, but I know they're going to love it too. And I think it's good to make little areas or bigger areas. And you know, I'm really in the wrong spot because I cannot see her head. I cannot turn the fan around either because I have it hooked firmly so it doesn't go spinning around anywhere. You know, that they feel very, very secure up here as well. And that's another point, is giving them a safe area where they do feel safe and that they do feel comfortable. Oh, and I thought that the moment I put the camera on, Missy would decide to turn around and go in the opposite direction, but she's still up there, and she was just sort of hanging her head down here watching me for quite some time. And the moment I got up was the moment she decided, no, I'm not going to be looking at you anymore. I'm going to get on with checking everything out up there. So, you know, I've said many times how much I feel this sort of thing is important for them. You know, it's great to get them out and let them crawl around on the floor or you know, on you and all the rest of it, but you know, this is to me more important, that they're able to do this. It does build up good muscle tone for your snakes. It does do all the things that I've mentioned in this video. It covers all bases, and snakes love to be high. You know, they really do like to be high up. It gives them a sense of security. They can see what's going on around them much better from up there. You can also go and hide up under the fans or anywhere up there, so plenty of safety, I guess it's the word as well. So I'm just going to let her enjoy that. Her enclosure has been cleaned and new substrate put in and everything given a good wipe over, her doors and so on. So it'll all be fresh and clean for her when she comes back down. And you know, I'm hoping that she will see the ladder and, you know, come on down all by herself. She may not. I may have to guide her back down. But either way, I just love the fact that she's out of her enclosure, and I'm sure she does too. So guys, yes, let your snakes rest. Then get them out. Let them exercise, explore, investigate things, learning all the time they are. But she's just settling on top of the fan. Well, she's starting to move a little bit. It's just going to take her a little while. She wants to make sure everything is good up there. So guys, you take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. And I've got ants crawling all over me because I've been out in the garden pulling things out, and while I'm filming, I'm scratching my cheek butt because some have got down my pants. So there is the reality of ants in your pants, and I'm dealing with it right now. Ciao.